Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're going to be talking about CinemaCon 2026 today. And of course, I had to do this with my best friend, Adam Does Movie. Hello, Adam.
Tony, how are you doing, sir?
Adam, I'm feeling like a winner. You know why? Because someone forgot to write the video about how I'm a loser. So I've been feeling like a winner the last month when I should be feeling like a loser.
Forgot, haven't had time, haven't dedicated it. Yeah, I was supposed to, since Tony and I had the Hackademy Awards a month or so back, I of course won, had more picks correctly than he, a speech for him to say on his channel. We'll get there, Tony, we'll get there. I actually was going to do it I was hoping to do it when Godzilla Minus Zero had a full trailer. And then I was going to write a reaction for you to do for that trailer. That was going to be super positive.
I can't imagine how positive it'll be. I actually don't know if that was part of CinemaCon, but the new teaser did come out for Minus Zero. Not a lot to say about it. We didn't really see much. There's a few cool, interesting details.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
What is CinemaCon, Tony?
CinemaCon, I swear you've done one of these with me before. CinemaCon is just
This was me trying to do a lead-in for the audience so that you could say what it was, but that's fine. Yeah, we can make me look stupid. That doesn't take much.
Man, I miss streaming with you, Adam. CinemaCon is a film convention where all the big studios get together and show what movies they have coming out. I think it's kind of taken over. It's kind of replaced Comic-Con. Remember when Comic-Con was like the big one to do that? And then I guess a lot of people were like, well, a lot of these things you're promoting aren't even based on comics. So I guess they were like, let's do our own thing, CinemaCon. But every time they do one of these conventions, I like to do a wrap-up stream where I ask myself, did I care about any of this? So yeah, we'll go through it. Now, look, for these types of streams, super chats are not required, but they are very much appreciated. So please leave some super chats down below. Adam, let's start with the Disney announcements. I'm sure you're all in on Disney. You're excited to see what they have coming up.
Of course, yes.
They showed a clip from Devil Wears Prada 2. Are you going to see Devil Wears Prada 2?
I actually really enjoyed the first one. I think it's a great flick. I've probably watched it 3 or 4 times. And my daughter, who's 17 now, I showed her the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2 just last night. We did kind of a trailer roulette and watched like 6 or 7 trailers. And she watched, she's like, so what is this about? What is the point of any of this? And I was trying to be positive on it. I will say the ladies look great still. They not Glenn Close.
Meryl Streep.
Why did I just forget her name? Meryl Streep. Jesus Christ. Meryl Streep. She's just gorgeous still. Glenn Close too, but Meryl Streep in this specifically looks fantastic. Anne Hathaway, I love her. This feels like an unnecessary sequel, but it doesn't look terrible, I don't think. It just kind of looks kind of pointless.
I'm with you. I actually really like the first one. That's like a weird movie that I whip out every once in a while. I'm like, I actually really like that. A girlfriend made me watch it in high school.
Yeah.
And of course I went gay. And then like 30 minutes into the movie, I was actually very invested in it. And I'm like, I need to see where this gay movie goes. But yeah,
I was like the Chang from Community doing the gay.
Okay, so they also showed, and this made it online, a new trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. They apparently played the first 18 minutes of the movie. So apparently the Mandalorian now is a bounty hunter, but he only hunts Imperial, like remnants of the Imperial Empire. He hunts them down. He's working for those twin Hutts from the Boba Fett show to get Rada the Hutt, who's like a muscular, roided out Jabba the Hutt. I think it's Jabba the Hutt's son, actually.
And anytime they can remind me of the Boba Fett show, I appreciate it. I know everybody loved the Boba Fett TV series on Disney Plus. God.
I like that they're still calling him a bounty hunter. I'm like, he's not a bounty hunter. He was a bounty hunter for the first 40 minutes of the first episode, and he never was again. Then he became babysitter. Now he's bad guy hunter. But apparently this whole opening was him fighting with AT-ATs. Now AT-ATs, I love the AT-ATs. They're like my favorite vehicle in Star Wars. So I'm not saying this movie's going to be good.
I like that you call them AT-ATs and not AT-ATs. It bothers me. It must be a generational thing, like because I say Super Nintendo or SNES, and the generation newer says SNES, which also pisses me off. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's annoying to me. Yeah.
I grew up saying AT-AT, and then I had friends correct me and say that it's AT-AT. So then I started saying AT-AT. And then I got a little older, and everyone else said, "Why do you keep saying AT-AT? It's AT-AT." And I'm done, Adam. I'm settling on AT-AT. That was the first one I said, and I'm done being corrected.
There's a poetry to it. Everything rhymes in Star Wars, as Sir George Lucas has taught us.
Yeah.
C-3PO isn't C-3PO. R2-D2 is not R2-D2. AT-AT. It's all you say every fucking letter and number.
You. Anyway, I'm a sucker for those. That's why I got excited that they were in Rogue One. Even though I don't like Rogue One, I like those scenes. So I think, Adam, I'll like the first 18 minutes of this movie. Now, the bad thing is I now have to finally watch season 3 of Mandalorian, which I've skipped. And I actually don't remember.
You don't need to watch that. No. I really like the first 2 seasons. I know you're not really a fan at all, but I really like the first 2 seasons. I thought Boba Fett was terrible. I thought Mandalorian season 3 was awful because the arc was completed at season 2.
Yeah.
Like it finished up very nicely, and there was some great fan service at the end, done in a tasteful way. I thought. I'm not gonna lie to you though. This movie, these trailers so far are kind of doing it for me. I like that Jon Favreau's back directing. Yeah. I like that it's basically like a globe-trotting greatest hits of all the Star Wars planets. I'm pretty sure they're on Endor at one point, and Hoth or adjacent type of a planet.
Force Awakens did, where it's like, this is basically the same planet, but we gave it a different name. Like, just call it Tatooine.
Right.
Fuck off with the Jakku thing. It's Tatooine.
Or they're going to do the scene from, what is it? What's the last shitty Star Wars movie called of the trilogy?
The
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Or all those like cool shots in the Mandalorian trailer are going to be a montage, kind of like when they're planet hopping with the Millennium Falcon.
There was so
it's
much.
just going to be a montage, and they're there. Yes, But honestly, I think it looks like a fun family Star Wars film.
Okay,
I'll probably eat these words when I see it. Part of me was like, it's really stupid that they're doing this now, like 5 years out from when that show was popular and like people actually enjoyed it. But then another part of me is thinking, well, it's kind of smart because now I'm not so pissed about Mandalorian season 3, and I might actually be able to enjoy
they can turn it around. Maybe they can save it.
Yeah, right.
I will say,
time has healed the wounds.
Yeah. I will say I am going to make an effort to watch all the Star Wars shows that I missed. Now, famously for your show, I watched the first episode of all the Star Wars shows I missed, and I didn't continue watching any of them. So I'm going to try and watch all of them, and I do want to do a live episode where I'm just like everything I missed in Star Wars. And I'm going to do it for the MCU as well.
Wow.
Before Doomsday comes out, I'm going to do like everything I missed in the MCU. I have more time for the MCU. It doesn't come out till December. I really got to get started.
You're going to watch like all of Ahsoka, and you're going to watch... What is that? Ahsoka. The Power of One.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch that one. Ahsoka was the most like Rebels based on that first episode I watched. So I think I'll actually enjoy that one. I just never went back to it.
I haven't seen it.
So I don't really care about Mandalorian and Grogu, but you seem like you care about it. Did you care about this?
I'm a Disney shill, apparently. I'm 2 for 2 so far on the announcements.
Okay. Toy Story 5. Heads up, I didn't see Toy Story 4, and I didn't like Toy Story 3. So the toys are back, and everything I'm reading to this description is making me upset. Is Jessie now the main character? Did Jessie become the leader of the toys? Because based on this, Jessie's dealing with whoever the fuck Lily is. Is it Lily? No, Lily's the new bad guy.
I don't.
Whoever the new kid.
No,
is,
Lily's the lily pad. The lily pad.
Yeah.
The lily pad tablet is the villain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess she calls help from Woody and Buzz. Are they not all together? What happened at the end of Toy Story 4?
I'm glad you asked. I'll fill you in. At the end, at the tail end of 4, Woody tips the hat and leaves the other toys behind, and he goes on misadventures with Bo Peep. It was a nice send-off for the character because he doesn't really feel like he has a place anymore because Andy's gone, he's in college, and this new girl, whatever, she's fine.
Yeah.
But he goes off on his own. Well, in this one, Jesse's, the tablet has come and all the toys are screwed again. No one's going to play with them. So they E.T. phone home Woody, who comes back to help save the day. Buzz is there, though. Buzz is very much in the picture still. I think they just, how much more story is there to tell with Woody and Buzz? So they're probably just like, well, we got to keep making these movies. Let's just go with Jesse. The one thing I'll say is the voice actress for Jesse, who's Joan Cusack.
Adam, I'm
the voice actor.
That. You know what? Yeah.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Sorry,
Joan
go,
Cusack.
I talked over you.
Sounds really fucking old now as Jesse. That's one thing I noticed from the trailers. That's it. I just wanted to point that out. The movie itself looks mid. It looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't care about it, but I like that you said we got to keep making these movies. Actually, Adam, you don't have to make Toy Story movies, nor should you. I feel like we said everything we need to say with the first couple. The only thing I've seen of Toy Story...
I mean, they don't have to make any of these sequels, but it's obviously going to happen. So
the only new Toy Story thing I've seen was that like Halloween special they did at the hotel, and I had to watch that while I was babysitting. That's the only new thing I've seen. So I don't care about Toy Story 5. You care about Toy Story 5?
I'm indifferent. I don't think it looks insultingly bad or anything.
Well, I'm sure Disney will win us back with live action Moana. Here's the description of the footage. Here's some description of the footage. Remember Moana, this time but not animated, but basically animated because all the backgrounds are animated. I really hope I don't get dragged to seeing this one. I really hope I don't get dragged to see this one. I do not care about this. I don't care for most of these remakes. And this is the most egregious of them all because it's like the movie's only 10 years old and kids are still watching it and a sequel just came out. It's still very fresh. We don't need a live action remake. How do you feel?
I hate these things so much. The live action Disney stuff is just awful, and they're total cash grabs, of course. And like you said, Moana not only is being watched a lot, I'm pretty sure last year the numbers came out, it was the #1 streamed animated movie on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So kids adore that film. And all the idiot parents are still going to drag them out to see the live action shit, and it's going to make over $1 billion like Lilo and shit did, and we're never going to see the end of this. That's just, again, it's like it's kind of like the idiots that criticize OnlyFans models or porn stars or whatever you want to call them. It's like, the Jackass men are the problem, not the women who are monetizing it. Like, why are you shitting on them? All these pathetic, simpy cuckfucks are going out and paying money for this. Just like, I'm not going to fault Disney for cashing out in these garbage live action movies because stupid people are paying to see them.
Adam, I take offense to that. If you remember, I have an OnlyFans. I think I only have 3 at the moment, and I don't appreciate you call my clientele stupid. I would like you to apologize.
I'm not calling them stupid. I'm calling the people that criticize the ladies stupid. Like there's a demo for it.
Whoa.
Tony,
Did you forget whose channel this is? You're not invited.
Tony, what makes you think I'm not? I'm sorry, Tony. What makes you think I'm not one of your 3 OnlyFans subscribers?
That's true. Yeah, one of them is a guy called Not Adam, and it's a picture of you with a mustache. I've been trying to figure out who that guy is.
The villain twirl mustache, yeah.
Next up, a Ridley Scott movie starring Jacob Elordi, Margaret Qualley, and a bunch of other people, Josh Brolin, for a movie called The Dog Stars. Did you watch this trailer?
No.
I did.
That wasn't in our trailer list the other night.
Well, it's weird. It's about like a guy and his dog, and then the world ends, and it's a bunch of survivors trying to deal with the apocalypse. But I'm not clear on what the apocalypse is. There's a bunch of bad guys, and I thought they're regular people. Then they look weird, but they're being seen through like a night vision goggle, so I thought maybe that was it. And the trailer ends with them all chasing this pilot, and they all have their face painted. So I kind of want to know what the apocalypse is in this. But other than that, it just looks like a post-apocalyptic survival film. It's got, again, great actors in it. Ridley Scott, I know he's hit or miss these days, but, you know, once in a while, you pump out something good. So, yeah, I think I'm going to...
What was his last movie? I mean, I love The Martian, but I don't remember. I know he did a couple things after that. I just can't remember.
Adam, I feel insulted that you don't remember we reviewed Gladiator 2 together. Was that his last movie, though? I'm sure he's had one since then, right?
I don't know.
Let me see.
He probably had one. I felt like he was churning them out every year for a while. He's probably like half directing them. You know, he just puts his name on them and someone else shows up.
Before Gladiator 2 was Napoleon. I guess he produced a show called Thief,
Napoleon.
And he directed the first episode of that. And he currently has 8 films in production as a director. So
gotta get that bag, gotta get that cash money.
There you go.
Ridley Scott's the only fans model of movie directors.
He's just pumping them out.
He's just cashing those checks, churn and burn, baby.
But yeah, it looks solid. I'll definitely check that out when it comes out. There's a movie called Wild Horse 9. Directed by
Wild Horse 9? I'm in.
Wild Horse. Get OnlyFans off your brain.
Oh, Horse.
Horse 9.
Okay, sorry.
Let's see. Stars John Malkovich, Sam Rockwell. Okay, I like Sam Rockwell. Steve Buscemi, Tom Waits, Parker Posey. This has got like a solid cast. It's for the Fox Searchlight. 2 Chilean women correct Malkovich on the indigenous name. Okay. Board in a flying plane, which Rockwell scorns Malkovich's behavior with the 2 women. The 2 banter about how Malkovich has been assassinating enemies since Rockwell was ever. All right, so I guess it's about assassins. I'll see it. I care about that. That sounds good.
Sure.
Got a decent cast.
I like people killing people. That sounds good.
In movies, right?
Maybe it's a lucky number 11 sort of.
That would be
like a lucky number 11 sort of a situation. Yeah.
I haven't seen lucky number 11 in a long time. Next up, another movie called Hex, and this is apparently about a girl. It's an animated film voiced by Haley Steinfeld, where she's a witch, and I guess she has to prove that she's a witch, and they're all going to be witch ladies, and of course, witch ladies are nice now, and it's all going to be about finding yourself or something. I don't care about Hex. Do you?
It's a Disney. I think it's like a Disney princess type of thing, right? It's
probably
gonna be the new character in their Disney princess cinematic universe. I mean, I have a soft spot for kind of the old school Disney princess type shit. Like I like Frozen, I like Moana, I like all that stuff. So yeah, it could be good, or it could be. What was that awful one a few years ago with the star? You remember that? It had this ugly kind of cell shaded 3D hybrid look. I think it was called Wish. Yeah, Wish. I wish that movie didn't exist because that was terrible.
Adam,
so we'll see.
The twins love Wish.
How old are the twins? Like 4?
3.
Yeah. Well, I mean. What is that supposed to give me, Tony? Like a 4-year-old likes watching a ball roll on the floor for an hour and a half.
I feel like a lot of adults just didn't want to see it, but it turns out kids who did end up seeing it really liked it.
Kids like watching the same 4 shapes go into their fucking, little holes and then pop up and a cow says moo and a chicken says "Baka." What are we doing here? We don't need to be movie critics for kids' movies, but we are.
No, I am now. I'm forced to do it now. Avengers.
My thought is always parents have to take the kids to these movies, so they would like to know what they're getting in for at the end of the day.
But I feel like some movies, it's like, this is a Disney Plus movie. Just put it on while you're doing dishes. The kids go have something to watch. Avengers Doomsday. of course, by the Russo brothers. We have a description of the footage here. The trailer opens up with Professor Xavier watching an energy rift from inside the mansion, which is in shambles. The famous Xavier School of Gifted Youngsters is lying in rubble. Oh no, the X.
Wait, is this a real? Is this a real synopsis of the trailer?
No, it's a synopsis of the footage that they played. So the footage hasn't leaked. No one leaked the footage. You're not supposed to bring cameras in. So this is a reporter who described the footage that they played.
And it starts with Professor Xavier looking at a rift.
Yeah.
What?
And then we see Robert Downey Jr. unmasked. This is weird. It says unmasked as Victor Von Doom, but it doesn't mention if he has all his scars. If we get another pretty boy Dr. Doom, I'm going to be pissed. Talking in his Latvian accent, I'm really excited to see what European accent they pick for Latveria. Teasing that something is coming that cannot be stopped after the studio logo. Newly completed Avengers Tower is shown. The Fantastic Four meet with Sam Wilson's Avengers. So remember, there's now 2 different Avengers groups in the MCU. It's the Thunderbolts Avengers,
right?
And Sam Wilson's. So yeah, the Wakandans are trying to team up with the Atlanteans, but they don't really like that. And I got excited here, Channing Tatum as Gambit, and I went, yeah. And then I kept reading Battle Shang-Chi, and I went, oh. Anyway, apparently his purple staff is stronger than the 10 rings. So way to just completely undermine Shang-Chi's movie. My rings are the strongest thing ever. I'm a jokey guy from a joke movie, and my stick is stronger than you. That's pretty embarrassing. And then Yelena is gonna fight.
I hope Tatum lost like 5 pounds because he looked a little awkward in that mask in the Deadpool movie. I just needed him to cut a little bit, trim down a little bit.
Yeah. You might be wearing like somewhat different outfit too. I don't think it's supposed to be the same. Gambit.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Thor seems like Thor is like kind of the leader. I guess only him and Hulk are left from the original team, right? I guess Hawkeye, but yeah.
No, Thor died. Thor died around Endgame, and whatever we got in Thor: Love and Thunder was something completely different and terrible.
We're just gonna say that was a Skrull.
That was a Skrull. There you go. Yeah.
Apparently, he throws his hammer at Doom, and Doom just knocks it aside. And apparently, the actual Captain America, Steve Rogers, as I call real Captain America, Sam Wilson, not my cap, Adam. And I said that when I saw Captain America 4, I screamed it the whole time. And you might be wondering, why didn't no one kick me out of the theater? And I want to remind you, I was watching Captain America 4. There weren't many people there.
Is someone going to kick me out? Please, someone kick me out of here.
No, the 2 other guys, they joined in with me, and then they signed up for my OnlyFans. It was weird. It was a weird night. I feel bad because I like Anthony Mackie and I wanted him to be Captain America.
Yeah.
I want him to be Captain America, and they just give him garbage to work with. I'm like, I just can't wait for another season of Twisted Metal. I'm like, put him in something good. I can't deal with him as Captain America. The MCU, that has also been hit or miss. It seems like they've been really trying to correct things recently. So I'm going to put this as I kind of care. You know who didn't care about this movie? Fucking IMAX. They picked Dune 3 over Avengers Endgame. So Disney now has this Infinity Vision thing. Like they're not making their own large format. They're trying to find other large formats. It's like a whole thing. They seem real bitter that they lost Avengers 5 to Dune 3. But I don't know. Do you care about the...
I picture Infinity Vision. It's just the regular screens, but every once in a while, like font comes up that says "Shake yourself." Oh, oh. Infinity Vision. It just gives you commands to do. Splash some water on your face. This is incredible. It's like I'm going under the waterfall.
So do you care?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
I'm interested from a like I can't wait to see what kind of slop shit this ends up being. And just from what you said in that intro of Xavier looking up at the rift and then Gambit and all this stuff is like, oh my God, this is just going to be a fucking shit show of characters that they quickly introduce. And everything's just going to be thrown at us nonstop. And I'm sure it'll work for a lot of people, but I'm more interested in a good story. And I mean, the fact that they said, we're going to do the multiverse, we're going to have this as the bad guy.
Yeah.
We're going to build up all these new characters. And then that dude doesn't work out anymore. So they're like, screw it. We're just going back to all the old people again. We got Robert Downey. We got Chris Evans. We got Thor. Maybe Shang-Chi will be in here for like 5 minutes if he's lucky. We'll maybe have Carol Danvers in the mix a little bit if she's lucky. It's embarrassing, honestly. And then they bring Tony Stark back again as a different character.
Victor
or Robert
Von
Downey.
Doom.
Robert Downey, sorry.
Yeah.
That
seems like a Hail Mary right there. They're like, Robert Downey's back, but he's a different guy, so it doesn't undermine our ending. Which, by the way, Deadpool Wolverine already did.
I mean, the good news is I'm going in with very low expectations, so it is entirely possible they just kick ass and it's this awesome experience. I just have a hard... Like, imagine... It's just hard to get on board because when Infinity War came out, I think pretty much everyone was like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I'm going into Infinity War with all this hype and momentum, and it knocked it out of the park. With Doomsday... Everyone's going into it like, we're watching this movie. Why? Why is this happening? There's no excitement leading into it. So they have to rely on the nostalgia.
It sucks because some of the Marvel stuff is actually getting good again. Like, I know
there's fine stuff.
Wonder Man was great, and it was the guy who made Shang-Chi. So I went in expecting to hate it, and I actually really liked Wonder Man. The new season, I gotta catch up, but the new season of Daredevil is really good because it's not a hack job like last season where they fired the showrunners and brought new people in. It was all disjointed. Even Thunderbolts was actually good, but the problem is it's like a follow-up to a bunch of movies and shows people skipped. So a lot of people were like, I don't know who any of these fucking people are. I'm not seeing this. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm glad we're getting all the X-Men and their comic accurate uniforms, but they're all going to be Adam Does Movies age, so it's going to be very sad to watch. Are you excited to see an elderly James Marsden in a Cyclops leotard?
Listen, I love James Marsden. I celebrate his entire catalog from one of those Smurf movies I think he's in, and the Sonic movies, and he's on that jury show for a season. I don't know. Oh, you know what? He's in the Rabbit one. There's like two Hop movies or something. Yeah. Is he in Hop or Peter Rabbit or some shit? I don't know. I don't know.
It's one of those.
He's it's one of those CGI abominations.
But I guess
he's fine. I've always been a Marsden defender as Cyclops. Okay. I think he was good. I think they just didn't give him anything really to work with. But I will always be on his side just for the delivery of that cheesy line from X-Men 3 before he died in the first 10 minutes where he walks by Wolverine, he goes, "Hey, not everyone heals as fast as you do, Logan." Talking about his emotional state. So good.
It's good. It's good. My favorite fact about that scene is that below camera, they had a little ramp for James Marsden so he could be the same size as Hugh Jackman. He walks off the ramp as he's walking away. My favorite behind the scenes.
Not everyone heals as fast as you do. Oh shit! Falls down.
Anyway, I think
Marsden's down.
Marsden's down.
Marsden's down.
I think we learned.
Yeah, it looks fine. Whatever.
Yeah, the thing we learned here from this Disney showcase is that there's just too many sequels. Last one, Ice Age Boiling Point. The Ice Age. I guess it's melting now, and there's still dinosaurs. I had to watch the dinosaur one recently.
Wasn't one of them called Global Meltdown? Didn't it melt down like 3 movies back?
Well, now it's the Boiling Point. I don't know. I saw the Dawn of the Dinosaurs, where there was like a hidden dinosaur crater. And I guess the dinosaurs are out, but that doesn't really match with the rest of the Ice Age. I don't know, Adam. Are you going to watch Ice Age Boiling Point? Scrat has a baby Scrat now.
Listen, in an attempt to be very favorable to Disney so that they can keep paying me a lot of money to pretend to like their shit, I don't have to like Ice Age because Ice Age is a remnant from Fox Studios that was brought over during the merger. I've never really been into the Ice Age movies. The first one's fine, but every other one I don't like them. I like the dumb what is it? What is that thing that goes after the acorns? Is it just a rat or something?
Scrat.
Is it a chipmunk? Is it a squirrel? Is it a squirrel? Is it a squirrel?
I think it's a squirrel. It's a prehistoric squirrel.
Prehistoric squirrel. I like the squirrel Scrat. Yeah, he's good. Everything else sucks. So no, I'm not going to watch this crap. There was like a huge lawsuit over that thing. They literally, I think, sent Scrat to space because there was like a ownership dispute over who created Scrat. I remember. Yeah, you told me about this before. Yeah.
I guess they.
So don't tell me again because I already heard
it. Before we move on to Paramounts, let's read our 2 super chats, which are on your channel for some goddamn reason because I see the little link there.
Only 2?
Yeah.
Only 2? Come on, guys. We're putting it in here. We're putting it in.
Tom Pranks for $1.99. Thoughts the Skulls, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Arby's. Thoughts?
Oh, he's saying thoughts on the Skulls, Bohemian Rhapsody, and the restaurant Arby's. It's 2 movies, 1 food. Like 2 girls, 1 cup.
I don't remember the Skulls. Bohemian Rhapsody was okay. I know a lot of people criticize the editing in that movie, but they only cherry picked that one scene that went viral. But that movie has like really cool transitions. I think that's why it got nominated. I never rewatched it, but I thought it was decent enough. And I probably
are you talking about the armchair critics on Reddit that criticized Bohemian Rhapsody while the rest of the world enjoyed the film a lot? Yeah. Well, and Twitter's
I haven't eaten at an Arby's in, I don't know, 25 years, so I have nothing to say about Arby's. How about you, Adam? Can you answer any of those?
Well, Arby's has the meats. I know that. The Skulls, that was like that college movie, right? Where they have the fraternities, the secret underground society.
Which is like based on real ones. I think George Bush was in one of them.
Isn't Reese Witherspoon's like ex in that? I can't remember his name.
Oh, I don't.
But whatever. I don't remember the movie. I remember it being very mid at best, if even that. Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody was an enjoyable watch. I enjoyed it. And Arby's, I haven't been there probably in a decade. It's been a long time. Because, I have the gluten. I can't have gluten, Tony. So what the fuck am I supposed to eat at Arby's?
Yeah.
Just the roast beef without the bun? What am I doing here?
King Cold. Okay, King Cold says that this is for Tony. But again, I'm seeing the little link here, which means he gave you the money instead of giving it to me. King Cold for $5 for Tony, because you're married, Adam. Who has a nicer front, Adrian Barbeau or Sydney Sweeney? Ooh. Well, I assume you mean Swamp Thing Prime Adrian Barbeau. I'm probably going to have to give it to the Sweenster. However, you win either way. Yeah. You win either way. I reviewed the original Swamp Thing recently, and man, the Barbeau bombs are rocking in that film. Look up the European. Adam, I know you're going to rush to watch Wes Craven's Swamp Thing. Hunt down the European cut. It has more Barbeau bombs in them. But I think the Sweenster's got her beat. You know what? I will be
Googling. Tony, quick aside. Quick aside. Because you watch a lot of like really low budget shit movies. That's like your thing, right? I was watching something with the family a couple nights ago, and I don't know if it was on Amazon or where it was, but they recommended The Gingerbread Man. Have you seen that terrible movie?
Dead Man?
Maybe. Maybe that's right. It's only like 82 minutes long, complete garbage movie, and there's like 8 of them. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, the Ginger Dead Man. You know who voices the Ginger Dead Man? Gary Busey.
Who?
Gary Busey.
Yeah. I did know that because he was in there. Like, where am I right now? I was in this whole different world of terrible movies. I'm like, this is what Tony. This is Tony's world that I'm playing in right now.
Look,
because there was also some like There was also some token bad guy. There was like a bong villain. Yeah. I was just completely shocked.
Ginger Dead Man, that's a Charles Band film. That's part of Full Moon Entertainment. Full Moon did like the Puppet Masters, the Doll Man. Remember Pre-Hysteria, the kids' dinosaur movies from the 90s? They've also done Evil Bong. So yeah, they're like bread and butter.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Evil Bong. And there's one actress who's in like every one of them. She's like the darling of this terrible universe.
Tommy Chong was in an Evil Bong, apparently.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's how most big name stars get their start.
Yeah. No, their kind of bread and butter is tiny monsters. Although they've done other things, but yeah, that's a Full Moon staple right there. Look, I've only ever seen the first Ginger Dead Man. I think it said all it needed to say. Maybe I'll check out Passion of the Ginger Dead Man and see if that's any better. Anyway, we got to talk about Paramount now here.
Okay.
They announced 2 movies. What is this? Why does it keep telling me that the thing is dead? Shut up. They announced 2 movies but didn't show footage. The 2 movies were Top Gun 3 and Sonic the Hedgehog 4, which I did see a teaser when I saw Mario, but it was just like the font. It didn't show anything from the movie. I've only seen the first Sonic and I went, that's fine. I'm good.
Oh, Tony.
Sonic guy, right? I would have seen it if he was ugly.
Gotta go fast, Tony. Gotta go fast.
Yeah, so they showed more footage from the new Scary Movie coming out, which is Scary Movie 6. Apparently, hold on. 1 second. That link is like corrupted, so I have to open it again because it kept putting this thing up going like, it's corrupted. Give me 1 second.
Tony, question for you. Do people need to see this like shitty browser the whole time of like text, or couldn't we just be up on the screen? I mean, it's your show, whatever you want to do. I'm
gonna leave it up so people can read because I paraphrase so they can read.
People are reading on their phones, I guess.
Listen, Scary Movie 6. It talked about different movies they parodied. Apparently, there's some Get Out stuff in there, some Scream 2021 stuff. But here's the thing. I've been talking about how these older parodies have really dated stuff in them. And this says that they do a parody of Weapons where a kid is doing a 6'7" joke. And I think 6'7" died like a month and a half ago. I don't think anyone's doing 6'7" stuff anymore. Like, wow. So this joke is dated before the movie even comes out. I need to go back and watch the Scary Movies. I'm sure there's going to be some jokes that hold up and a lot of references that won't. What do you think?
I like the first one. I remember the other ones being pretty bad after the first.
3 was okay. 3 was okay.
Is that the one that had Leslie Nielsen as the president?
Yes.
Okay, that one was all right. Yeah, you're right. That was okay. But the quality was like way down in those later ones. They just had they put no budget into those things. Yeah. I showed my daughter the Scary Movie, the new trailer the other night, if you want to feel really young, Tony. And it took about 30 full seconds for her to go, wait, is this like a parody joke thing? I was like, yes, Scary Movie is a franchise. This is the 6th one. It's been a while. But she obviously had no idea.
I didn't know they got up to 5. When they said 6, I was like, there was a fucking 5? Actually, on Patreon, I revisited a movie called Shriek If You Know What I Did last Friday the 13th. It was made the same time as Scary Movie, but it aired on cable. I actually watched that one a lot more growing up, and I got to revisit it, and it was actually a lot of fun. That one also has some dated jokes, but then you also get Artie Lang parodying David Hasselhoff from Baywatch in it. It's a good time. It's a good time. Look, I care a little bit about Scary Movie. I like that these spoof parody movies are making a comeback, like Naked Gun. There was that one that came out that I didn't see yet, Fackham Hall.
Fackham Hall. That was great.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I want to check it out. But like, I just hope that they keep the references minimal, because the problem with a lot of these movies, it just turned into references. Like, that was it. At some point, they were just parodying trailers for movies that hadn't even come out yet. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So if they focus on jokes first, references second, I think these movies are back in a big way, and I'm very excited about it. Next up, so we both care about that. Next up, Street Fighter. I watched the trailer for this. I think you did a breakdown for it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan, but this seems like legit. This seems like fun and colorful and action packed. I've seen people complaining about it. And I'm like, but this looks like Street Fighter. I'm like, what more? Yeah. I don't know what more you could possibly want from Street Fighter. The movie might suck. The last Mortal Kombat had a great trailer and it sucked, but I don't like it. Mm-hmm. It looks like Street Fighter. I don't understand why people think this looks bad. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the third attempt at Street Fighter, if you don't call it all the animated stuff or the anime stuff. The first one, I don't even know if it was supposed to be played seriously because it was such a disaster with an awesome, Raul Julia performance mixed in. And then no one saw The Legend of Chun-Li. I think truly 5 people in the world saw that film. It looked awful. It was supposed to be serious and gritty. This looks like Street Fighter. Obviously, the characters aren't, near as roided up as the video game counterparts, and Chun-Li's thighs should probably be about 3 times larger if we're up to date with the new games. However, I think it looks like a blast. I was laughing through most of the trailer. It reminded me of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which is one of my favorite movies. Yeah. I adore that film. And if this can get even half of the cleverness of that Edgar Wright movie, then I'm all fucking in. And I don't really care so much. I'm sure there's hardcore gamers out there that are annoyed that like Cammy basically looks like Jinx or Harley Quinn. Yeah. I mean, I never cared much about the lore of Street Fighter, so this is working for me so far. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a shot. Again, it could be bad. The new Mortal Kombat trailer looks great, but I'm preparing for it to be bad. But yeah, I just don't know why people are like shitting all over the trailer. I'm like, I think it's great. They're annoyed that it's playing a song from the 90s, but I think they're missing that. I think this movie actually takes place in the 90s, which I think is a good setting for this.
Yeah. I think it is. I did not like this. I mean, I love Four Non Blondes. I celebrate their entire catalog, but I thought that song was terrible for the trailer. It was fine to use it in that one spot where Ken is singing and, say, hey, but then it should have remixed. Yeah, it should have remixed into a badass like rap song or something that really kind of fires you up. But no, we went all in on Four Non.
Next up, I never saw anything after Jackass 2. I know they kept making movies. They're making another one, Jackass, Best and Last. Are you going to see the new Jackass, Adam?
I enjoy all the Jackass movies. I think their dumb frat humor is charming in a certain way. And seeing these guys and they're like, how old is Johnny Knoxville? In his 50s?
They have to be in 50s, pushing 60s. I'm just glad my good friend Steve-O, who I hung out with twice, is still getting work. I love my good friend Steve-O, who probably doesn't remember I exist because he only met me twice.
I mean, they had the shinner. Did you see any of the footage from it where they do the shinner, where they put a skateboard in a guillotine and they drop the skateboard right on Steve-O's, the shins of his legs? Oh my God, it looked painful. Yeah, God, so that's that's the stuff I'm here for.
Look,
I just watched one of them with my son Connor. He's 13. He's kind of like the prime age. He's just turning 14. So that's the demo for Jackass movies. And he was laughing pretty hard at some of that stuff.
But I know the last Jackass, they had a tie-in wrestling match for WrestleMania. Johnny Knoxville fought Sami Zayn, and it was like a big Jackass themed wrestling match. It was actually way more entertaining than it should have been for a gimmick match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But yeah, next up, another movie called Heart of the Beast by our boy David Ayer. Not the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad and Bright.
And Bright.
He's teaming up with
I didn't know if you were going to make that pull.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt, which I think was in his movie Fury. I guess he's teaming up with Brad Pitt again. It's a movie about a veteran played by Brad Pitt who crashes his plane, and him and his retired war dog have to team up and survive the Alaskan wilderness. Hey, look, I like survival, like wilderness survival movies, like The Edge or The Gray, and I like Brad Pitt,
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now that I know this is like a survival movie, I'm all in. I'm all in, even if I'm not the biggest David Ayer fan. I know you love Bright. You write Bright fan fiction all the time. Yes. But yeah, I care about this. How about you?
The Brighthearts have not been eating well. I thought we were going to get a sequel to Bright, obviously called Brighter, but we haven't got it yet. I don't know what's going on.
Adam, I've never seen
that movie.
Bright.
Was so bad.
I saw the commercial.
It's so bad.
I saw the trailer and went, eh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got a super chat from King Cold again for $5. My bad, Tony. Cold. For both you guys. Oh, this one's for me. He's apologizing by giving me.
Oh, money. then not unthank you.
My bad, Tony. For both you guys, Ellie Fanning or Anya Taylor-Joy. Look, 4 years ago would have been Anya Taylor-Joy, but she did the cheek removal thing. I still like her. Still would.
The vocal fat removal.
Yes. Don't get me wrong. Still would. But sorry, Ellie Fanning's winning this. Ellie Fanning's winning this. How do you feel, Adam? Which one do you want to objectify?
Well, I think it's just pronounced Elle Fanning, and I don't think you say Ellie Fanning.
Oh,
so let's put some respect on the name.
Oops.
Also, I'm a happily married man, so I would never even dream of doing such a sick, perverse thing as who would I bang in some fictitious world where these women are interested in me. I will not partake, sir. Elle Fanning would be my choice, though. Sure.
I was waiting for it. Oh, he's gonna somehow slide it in.
We're watching her new show right now, where she plays an OnlyFans desperate house mother. It's okay so far. I'm only 2 episodes in, but Tony, I think you'd enjoy it.
I like her. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. Yeah.
Ty West is doing an adaptation of A Christmas Carol starring Johnny Depp. It's also got Ian McKellen, Rupert Grint, and Daisy Ridley in it. It's apparently Johnny Depp.
Daisy Ridley. So they're just guaranteeing this movie to be a flop. Oh, I was gonna say Daisy Ridley's in this, so they're just guaranteeing this movie's gonna flop. Has she been in a successful movie outside of Star Wars? No is the answer. No is the answer.
Maybe the first they did those Murder on the Orient Express, Murder on the Nile. She was in one of those. Those did well.
That's true. She was in the first one. Yep, she was in the first one. Then she was in that movie with Spider-Man that nobody saw.
Oh, because it sat on a shelf for like 2 years. Chaos Walking, I think. Yeah. It took forever for that to come out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
she had a new movie not that long ago that nobody saw, and I think she did a swimmer movie that nobody saw. Yeah, she's been in, and I like her. I think she's a good actress, but my God, she has a terrible agent.
Well, the swimmer one was Disney Plus, so maybe people watch that one. But yeah, that zombie one, that didn't get a big release. The We Bury the Dead. I was actually interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
And it was like in and out like that, had almost no show times.
Yeah.
But she's got a shit ton of things coming out. So she's still doing stuff. She is still doing stuff. I like Ty West. I don't know why he's doing A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
But I'll give it a shot. How do you feel? How do you feel on this one?
He's the gentleman that did the X trilogy, right?
Yes.
Tony? He did the sorry, you didn't
yes,
talk. It was weird. Yeah, I love X. I do not like Pearl. I know a lot of people love Pearl. I don't like Pearl. And I think Triple X is fine, or Maxine. I'm indifferent to this. I don't know. He's trying a different genre, unless it ends up being some horror type thing after all. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah. He's a competent director for sure, and he's obviously very good at different styles, even between his 3 horror films.
Mm-hmm. And he's a handsome man. Sure. He walked by our booth at Monster Mania, and I was like, "That's a handsome, tall man." So yeah, we're all in on Ty West's Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. Adam, why are they still making Angry Birds movies? I think those games are like 10 years past their prime. Like, I'm sure they're still popular, but there's no way they're as popular as they were in like 2013. But apparently we're getting a third Angry Birds. How do you feel about Angry Birds 3?
I fell down, as I often do, a YouTube rabbit hole, and somehow it brought me to why Angry Birds failed after being one of the most successful games ever. And then it brought me down a series of different why games failed. And every one of them, it was like a different person doing the videos, but they all have the same way of talking, which is like, let me tell you why Angry Birds failed. In the next 45 minutes, I'm going to give you the reason. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I guess they make money. It's just weird that they wait so long in between them. How long has it been since Angry Birds 2? Like 10 years? When did that shit come out?
I'm looking it up now. I need to know.
It was probably like 5 years. I bet it was 2022. No, 2020. Yeah, 2022, I'm going to say.
2019. 2019.
Wow.
You know what I think? Whenever I see stuff like this, I'm guessing these like movies do really well on streaming. Like there's more streaming services now, and I bet you they like get like huge bumps in streaming, kids watch them there, and then they go, you know what, let's make another one. Who gives a shit if it flops? It'll be on Peacock afterwards or whatever. It'll go everywhere. So that's all I can think about that. I don't care about Angry Birds 3. I assume you don't as well.
No, I remember the first one being better than it had any right to be. It wasn't amazing by any means, but it was like a fine movie. I didn't see the second one, I don't think.
You weren't interested to see where the story goes. Angry Birds 1 was one and done, good enough.
Well, I think it was the first one. Whatever one, I saw the one where they're swimming in this like beautiful shimmering water, and they're like swishing it around and making little waterfalls out of their mouth. And then it's revealed that the golden eagle is like pissing in it. It's his piss pond or some shit. And I was like, yeah, this is about what I expected from this property. I think I'm good.
Moving on from Angry Birds, there's a new movie coming out, directed by Jonathan Levine, Mr. Irrelevant. This is starring David Corenswet, the Superman, and Michael Shannon will be in there.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure Michael Shannon will yell.
I will find him!
He's going to yell at him and be like, how dare you betray Zack Snyder by replacing Henry Cavill? He probably did this movie so he could fight him. No, apparently it is a biopic about a real-life football player called John Tuggle. It's about his life and whatnot. So Corenswet's going to be rocking a mustache and long blonde hair. I'm probably going to skip this one. I don't really care about sports biopics that much. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly am a sucker for kind of a good feel-good sports movie, so maybe I'll see it. I don't know, like We Are Marshall, I thought was fun. Whatever that Eagles movie was with
Invincible.
Marky Mark. Invincible was fine.
Yeah,
I like the one where the white woman helps the big black guy. What was that one called?
That was Precious,
Sandra
a
Bullock.
novel by Sapphire.
No, that was not Precious, based on the hit novel Push by Sapphire.
That's a date. What was that
called?
That was a Daniel Tosh joke. He mixed those movies up in a bit.
That's funny, really?
The Blind Side, yeah.
The Blind Side, thank you. I love a good feel-good story where a white Karen can take on like an inner city black kid and
apparently
really make a rags to riches story.
Like, she wasn't that great. And I'm like,
yeah. It was very, very fabricated. Remember the Titans is great. These are all. I just realized every one of these are football movies. Little really Giants. It's just Necessary Roughness. Yeah.
Artie Lang's Beer League. That's my favorite.
That's your good. Miracle's a hockey one. There, I got you with the hockey one.
The last one is Children of Blood and Bone. This is based off a book.
Jesus. Okay.
The Children of Blood and Bone took the stage, both some of the most beloved black talent working. I guess it's a black book about magical people who fight giant monsters. Sure, I'll see that. How about you? Are you going to see that, or are you racist?
It sounds fine. It sounds fine.
That was a delayed reaction to that question I threw at you. Are you going to see this, or are you racist?
I was trying to figure out which question to answer. What order am I supposed to answer it in? Are you going to see this, or are you racist? Yes? To the first.
All right, well, that was it for Paramount. I guess we'll move over to Sony.
Hang on. Pump the brakes. Back up the truck. Beep, beep, beep. What is this?
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
What about the Aang movie that was released online? Wasn't that Paramount? That's supposed to come out in like 6 months. Let's derail this entire project to look up to Aang, the Legend of Aang, an Avatar joint.
This doesn't mention it at all. I know it leaked. Maybe they didn't mention it because they didn't want to draw attention to the leak. But no, This saying here they didn't say anything about the new Avatar animated movie.
All right. Well, okay.
Well,
I'm looking forward to that one. I'm not going to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we got Sony. They announced some stuff. They confirmed some movies coming out. Takashi Yamazaki's Grand Gear. I don't know what that is, but J.J. Abrams producing it. An animated Bloodborne film. Justin Lin is making a Helldivers movie. I didn't watch Helldivers. And there's an animated movie called Buds about talking plants that decide to talk to humans to save the world. I don't care about any of those.
Helldivers is a video game.
That's supposed to be like Starship Troopers, I think. So.
Yeah, but you said I didn't watch Helldivers. Helldivers is a video game.
Oh, I didn't play Helldivers is what I meant.
Yeah, okay. You're throwing me off. I'm like, sir, Helldivers, there's 2 games.
What I meant was I didn't watch a Let's Play of Helldivers. That's how I saved myself. Real quick, King Cold came back for $5 more. Okay, got one. In their prime, Selma Hayek, Jennifer Lopez. Selma Hayek, hands down. 90s Selma Hayek, 100%.
Oh, I mean, Selma Hayek rocking that snake at the end of fucking whatever that movie's called.
It's
so good.
From Dusk Till Dawn, yeah. Yeah, now look, Jennifer
Lopez.
Huh?
That's the end of From Dusk Till Dawn.
She dies right when the vampires start attacking. She's like one of the first vampires to die.
The stuff at the bar is like 2/3 through the movie.
Yeah, she dies in the second half of the movie, which is when the vampires actually show up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Later in the movie, because the whole first half of that film is garbage. It's just bullshit until we get to the bar.
We reviewed it last year, and I'm like, that actually, the beginning would be great, but all the advertisements kept saying vampire movie, so why did they try to make it a surprise? It works as a surprise, but it wasn't advertised as a surprise.
No.
Okay, they showed footage
but if you showed it to how do you show that to a modern audience though? They're going to be like, this movie's terrible because they're going to be watching for 45 minutes and nothing's happening of interest, and they're going to bail before they even get to the vampires. Well, no, I don't like that movie. I don't care for that.
They stick around because of the ridiculously handsome Quentin Tarantino. He keeps the ladies
and his great acting.
Yeah, and George Clooney's there. That's another question. In their prime, George Clooney or Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a question for anyone.
Someone's just like,
or Cheech. Don't forget Cheech. Yeah, don't forget Cheech.
In their prime, which of the 3 Cheech Marin characters would you rather hook up with?
Oh God.
Okay. They showed footage from Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's all about Peter trying to become friends again with Ned and MJ. But Ned doesn't recognize him. MJ has a new boyfriend. Ned is trying to make a spider tracker to figure out who Spider-Man is. So we're back to secret identities, which I actually miss in superhero movies. They kind of got phased out of superhero movies, but I really like the whole secret identity thing. And it's just footage of him fighting people. He's a little bit more angsty in this one. Now, this is the director of Shang-Chi, which months ago I would have said, oh no, this is going to be terrible. But after Wonder Man, I'm actually on board for this. All the trailers I've been seeing actually look good. I like the MCU Spider-Man. No Way Home was clunky. I'll give that a COVID pass. But for the most part, they're fine. How are you feeling about the new Spider-Man Brand New Day?
It looks fine. It's Spider-Man. It looks good. I really like the first MCU Spider-Man movie, Homeschool or whatever it was called, Homecoming. Home Sweet Home Alabama. I didn't like Far From Home. I thought that was kind of bad.
And then No Way Home.
The plot. Yeah, it's because you're terrible. And then in the last one, Tony Stark's Dead, the movie, that one was such a disaster story-wise. But the movie's great. The movie's great from like bringing the Spider-Men together and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the fact that they have to go off of the fucking dumbest plot ever for this fourth one, like where Doctor Strange erases everyone's minds so that stupid Peter can get his friends into the college instead of just talking to the dean of admissions, is such a terrible plot. And they're like, well, we gotta keep going full steam ahead with this. So I'm not like thrilled with it, but the trailer looked fun. Looked fine. Yeah. I'm in. I like Spider-Man.
It's cool to see the Punisher in there. Some of the characters from the Netflix show, like the hand ninjas, are back, even though I thought the hand was destroyed, but I guess they're back. They were destroyed in Defenders, which we all remember. Remember the Defenders said that New York is built on dragon bones, and then it just never got revisited ever again. So yeah, we both
this
care
planet
about
is built. This planet is a disaster. It's built on dragon bones.
It's got for an Eternal.
It's got the fucking body of an Eternal in the Earth's core. Like, my God, what a disaster.
Next up, I watched
people's pets' heads are falling off.
Mass hysteria. Insidious, Out of the Further. This is the 6th Insidious movie. Lin Shaye, who died in the first Insidious. Isn't it crazy that her ghost keeps aging even though she's dead? Yeah, apparently this one is
like
about
the
a girl.
Stupid like the stupid ending to Scream 7. Spoiler for Scream 7. When they have the villains of the other movies come on as AI, but for some reason the AI aged them. It's so bad. It's like, remember me, Sydney? I'm 20 years older now for some reason.
It made sense for Matthew Lillard because they were trying to trick her into thinking he was alive. Why did they do it for the other ones? Why did they do it?
So bad. It's so stupid.
See, I watched the trailer for this. There's like a cool idea where this girl can bring the demons into the real world. I still want to know, what the fuck is the Darth Maul demon? He finally came back in the last one and we learned nothing about him. Like, what is his deal? Why does he have goat legs? Why is he Darth Maul? What the fuck is going on here? I don't really like the Insidious movies that much. They're kind of just ripoffs of Poltergeist.
They're
but
trash.
Loud
They're
jump
trash.
Scares. Literally, the first Insidious is like, what if Poltergeist had a goat Darth Maul? And it's like, oh, that actually sounds like a bad movie. And then they went, what if Poltergeist had a nun in drag? And it's like, that also sounds like a bad movie. I think that was the second one. Yeah, I don't really care about Insidious 6. I'll see it, but I don't really care about it.
I enjoyed the first Insidious until Darth Maul showed up, and it just completely ruined the rest of it. It's like, oh, this is the villain? Yeah. And then all of them have been progressively worse. The Red Door was awful.
Yeah, that was the last one, the Red Door. The one before that was like The Last Key. It was like a prequel or something. Anyway, Resident Evil, Zach Cregger's Resident Evil. This comes out a day before my birthday. I think I know what I'm doing.
Weapons, baby.
Yeah. So he said he's a huge fan of the games. I like the idea of this, a story that takes place in the game continuity, but it doesn't have to, because you're always going to screw up if you adapt the games, and they've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
They've done it with all the Mila Jovovich ones, and then the last movie they tried to squeeze Resident Evil 1 and 2 together, and we thought it was fine and fun, but it definitely wasn't great. So I like that he's telling a story in the universe that could fit into the universe. But apparently it's point A to point B. He's not doing his weird time stuff. He just kind of wants to explore like the mechanics of the game. So I think there'll be like a lot of puzzles and stuff. But yeah, it's about a dude just running through like mansions. People are after him. There's crazy zombie monsters. I'm actually just more excited to see a new Zach Cregger movie than I am a Resident Evil movie. But if he makes like a good Resident Evil movie, I'll be happy. How do you feel about this upcoming Resident Evil?
Yeah, I'm with you. Zach Cregger, love him or hate him, he's original and he does stuff for himself. And then if the audience is on board, great. I hate Barbarian, but I loved Weapons. It was one of my favorite movies last year. So I don't have any ill will towards the guy. He does good shit. And even Barbarians looked great. And there was that first half or the first act really was impressive until it got to the giant, titted old lady who was running around blowing through walls like the Kool-Aid guy. Resident Evil, I think me and Zach are on the same level. Like, I really like the Resident Evil games, but I think those stories are horseshit.
They're very convoluted.
And so he's probably like, yeah, I'm not going to do any of this because it's so stupid. Instead, we'll just try doing something new in this world with zombies and the virus and all that stuff. It's a good way to I'm excited for it. I think it'll be cool.
It's a good way to not like fuck up the game lore and be like, those games are happening. We're going to tell a smaller story over here, which I wish more video game stuff would do. But they always get carried away and do stupid things. After that, there's a movie called The Social Reckoning. This is like apparently Aaron Sorkin is doing a follow-up companion film to The Social Network. And it's all about like exposing
without the lead actor.
Yeah. It's about exposing Mark Zuckerberg and whatnot. I mean, look, I watched The Social Network and went, whatever. I don't really feel like seeing another Facebook movie. No. Do you feel the same way? Do you care about this at all?
No David Fincher, no Jesse Eisenberg, no interest. That was kind of that was Social Network, so I don't care.
Good. Taika Waititi's doing a movie called Clara and the Sun. Not to be confused, he's also doing a Willy Wonka animated sequel or whatever. They announced that for Netflix.
Oh yeah.
So it's an adaptation of a novel. What's it about? Jenna Ortega is a sentient android designed as a companion for children, and the central character played by Natasha Lyonne, who's currently on drugs again. So we'll see how this goes. Tells Clara that the other robot companies that they'll all hope she's admitted to being on drugs again. She got kicked out of the Euphoria thing.
I've never been a fan of her stuff, really. Just never liked her in anything, I guess. But go on,
I forgot she was in that.
That was like her first big movie.
Yeah. So this is about a talking robot girl. Do we want to see a Blade Runner type talking robot girl, but Taika Waititi made it? I think I'm going to sit this one out. How about you?
If this is Taika Waititi that did Jojo Rabbit, 100% I want to see this movie. If it's Taika that's done more of the modern stuff, I do not want to see it at all. So we'll see. We'll see who shows up to play.
Okay, it says, actually, I'm glad you said that. At the bottom here, it says, those who had felt disappointed by his previous features can breathe easy. His latest looks like it's his most ambitious, colorful, and emotional project yet, with the director and the material seeming like a perfect fit at the very least. Okay, maybe it will be good. Jumanji 4. All of his movies are
colorful, but
Jumanji 4 or 5. I don't know. I didn't watch any of these after the first. When I say the first one, I mean Robin Williams' first one. Have you watched any of these? Are they decent at all? Some people told me they're actually not that bad, but I probably trust you more than them. What do you think?
They're slop. The first one is a fine movie because it's different enough. And then the follow-up, which is technically the third because they're pretending this is part of the Robin Williams, is so stupid. It's the same movie, but much worse again. And they did have a cliffhanger ending. How long ago did that come out? That has to be like 8 years ago. I bet that was before Angry Birds 2. They had a cliffhanger ending where the board game comes into the real world, which we already had in the first Jumanji, but we're going to do it again.
Wait, that's such a weird thing. Be like, what if the game was in the real world? It's like, well, that's literally the first movie. We did that. But what if we did it again?
Right.
Okay.
Right. But with The Rock.
Jumanji The Next Level 2019. I'm guessing, Adam, the worst thing about COVID is that it stopped Angry Birds and Jumanji getting sequels earlier. I think we can all agree.
Yep.
We can all agree.
I think that this is Dwayne Johnson.
Since 2019. You're like, what happened?
I haven't. This cliffhanger. Why did you give me the cliffhanger? This is a fun fact, Tony. You might not know, but Dwayne Johnson has never been in a trilogy. This is his first actual trilogy.
Huh.
There you go. Kind of crazy. Stallone's had like 5 at this point.
Yeah. I guess he was in a lot of Fast and Furious movies, but they weren't like trilogies. He was just in later sequels of those. It's a shame they didn't get a Doom
I mean, if
trilogy.
we're going, hey, if we're going off of that, then he technically wasn't in the first Jumanji either. So he's not even the flagship actor. If we're going to go that route.
That's true. Speaking of waiting for new parts to come out, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse will come out in 2027. That last one was 2023.
Yeah, they just.
What happened with that? There was the writer strike, the actor strike, and for whatever reason that threw like a monkey wrench in their production. But yeah, it's gonna pick up with him dealing with his alternate self, who's the Prowler. Apparently he uses his powers to break free, and he's stuck in that other universe with the evil version of them. And Spider-Gwen's got to team up with the other Spider-Man to go after him. Look, I like these movies. I want to see how this story ends.
Yeah.
So I'm into this. How about you?
It might be a hot take, but I really like Into the Spider-Verse, and I thought Across the Spider-Verse was just a bit much. It was like very long, kind of bloated with all the different animation styles. And I mean, I can rewatch Into the Spider-Verse. I've seen it a few times. I have no desire to sit through Across the Spider-Verse again, and I probably will have to even remember what the hell's going on for this last one. That
I liked Across the Spider-Verse, and I only ever watched it in theaters. I watched Into the Spider-Verse a couple times. But yeah, Across the Spider-Verse, although I liked it, I was just like, all right, I get it. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I was with my kids. We watched it in the theaters. We're like, this was good.
Yeah.
But it's also very unsatisfying because it ends on like 3 different cliffhangers, and you're not going to get any resolution for like 5 years.
You know what? They did actually. There's nothing about this here, but what I am excited for is the live action Spider Noir show with Nicolas Cage. I'm all in on that. Yeah.
You are, huh?
I love Nicolas Cage, and he's a Spider-Man. He was the best. Actually, that's probably why I didn't like Across the Spider-Verse that much. He only shows up at the very end for one line of dialogue.
Yep.
So the fact that they're giving me his own show, I'm like, perfect. This is great. No, that one looks like a lot of fun. Spider Noir. We got another super chat here from King Cold. Did you guys see the Godzilla -0 trailer? If so, thoughts? We talked about it briefly. We both have seen it. It seems interesting. I mean, he grew his head back. That's fun. There's some stuff where like there's floating houses with his blue energy. So I guess his energy affects things differently. I know that girl got infected with Godzilla DNA. We don't know what that's all about. And it ends with him going back to New York, Adam. He's been to New York twice, and he's back, Adam. He made it back to New York. So yeah, there's really not a lot to talk about.
There is an awesome, I mean, this director is, I will say, as much as I didn't really have much of a care, I just don't think the Godzilla movies just aren't my thing, apparently. But he's a phenomenal director. And there's a shot in that trailer. Did you catch the optical illusion of him walking next to the Statue of Liberty?
Where it looks like he's going to be in front of it, but then he's behind it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's so good because he looks like this tiny little figure next to the Statue of Liberty, and then just a couple seconds go by and he is towering over it. I'm like, oh my God, that is fantastic. I am excited for this movie. I really wanna love it because the trailer for Godzilla -1 was so freaking good, and the special effects in that movie were top notch for the scant budget they had for this type of movie. Wasn't it like 35 million or something crazy?
Something like that.
So yeah, I'm looking forward, but that teaser really didn't show us hardly anything. It's
really
like
hard to get anything
seconds
from
or
that.
less.
But yeah, if they release another one, I'll let you know more about it. Okay, Universal. They announced that there will be a Snoop Dogg biopic. Thank God. We needed that. They played footage from Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. That's his new Alien film coming out. Have you seen the previews for that one?
Steven Spielberg is my favorite director, and that trailer does nothing for me. I'm really bummed out. I watched it with my daughter, actually, and she was like, this doesn't look very good. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. I haven't really been blown away by any of his stuff since Ready Player One.
I did not like The
Fabelmans at all. There's a lot of people that don't. I think it's great. I love that movie, but I understand. all the hangups.
Here's
with
the thing
it
with
too.
Fablemans.
But, yeah,
I really just wanted to watch Fablemans because David Lynch's character, but then I watched the scene with him and I went, you know what? I don't think I need to watch the whole movie. That was great. David Lynch was great. I'm like, do I need to watch the whole movie? I think I got it. I think I'm good with just watching that clip.
It's such a bummer because obviously Spielberg, very has fond memories of his family and especially his mom. So that's the story he wanted to tell. But whenever it focuses on him as an amateur filmmaker doing his thing, I'm like, oh, this is so good. Can this just be the movie? But that's such a small part of it.
Yeah. But apparently they showed more footage. Colin Firth is the bad guy, and apparently the deer that we keep seeing in the trailer turns into an alien. From what he said, he's shown nothing of the third act. So maybe the movie will surprise us. But I'm kind of with you where I looked at the trailer. I'm like, that looks interesting. I don't really want to rush out to see it.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. So we're both lukewarm.
You know what it's giving me shades of?
Yeah.
It's given me shades, and not in a good way, of AI. You remember that movie?
I actually think that movie's all right, but I understand people's criticisms of it.
Ugh. I think the ending is really cool and haunting, and it kind of saves most of the movie just because of the ending alone. But the journey to get there is pretty rough.
Well, that was weird because Stanley Kubrick developed it for Steven Spielberg, but then Steven Spielberg tried to make it like a Stanley Kubrick movie, and their styles don't mesh that well.
They just don't work.
People brought that up, or like it just feels like two people trying to be the other one. I still really enjoyed that movie, but I understand everyone's criticisms of it. Okay, Minions and Monsters. The Minions are back. I don't care. Do you? Okay.
Christopher I do have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for like Despicable Me, and the Minions are fun characters, but those Minions movies are pretty miserable. And this one looks like shit.
Well,
moving on.
What about the Odyssey? Does the Odyssey look good by our boy Christopher Nolan?
The Odyssey is a very challenging story to obviously put on screen. There's a lot there. Nolan is going to do his thing where he grounds it all and makes it gritty and interesting. And he's not giving us shit in these trailers because he's Christopher Nolan. He knows he doesn't have to give us anything, and we're going to like it. So the trailers aren't really doing a whole lot for me, but I don't care. He's a genius. I'm going to see it, and I'm probably going to love it.
Well, according to this, because I was like, oh, is it going to be like Troy, where they made all the God stuff like realistic and grounded? No, apparently there is a
Troy
Cyclops
sucks.
in this just eating dudes, according to the footage they screened. There's just a giant Cyclops eating guys.
Yeah, did you see the trailer? The new trailer?
Is there a newer one? I saw the previous one. They showed him a little bit, but that was just gonna be like, is this a dream? But apparently not.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, they show him like lurking through the cave in the background. It's like, oh, damn, there's a freaking giant over there. That's sweet.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be like one of those, like, you know how like the Uncharted games, it's always like, there's something crazy supernatural, and then it's always explained away with science or something like that. I thought it was going to be like that, but no, apparently it is a giant Cyclops eating people. So cool. I'd love to see him tell his version of the story. I do love the historians complaining about the armor not looking accurate. And they show like side by sides, and the original like Trojan armor looks ridiculous. And someone responded, "This is why they hire Christopher Nolan and not you history dorks, because that armor looks stupid."
Well, they've been doing that forever with the Jurassic Park movies too. Oh, these dinosaurs should have like fucking feathers on them, and they should be the size of chickens. Like, I don't want to watch that. No.
Well, one of the movies on the list, we might be getting that. But yeah, Christopher Nolan, I pretty much like all his stuff. Obviously, Dark Knight Rises at the very top. There was that one moment where like Dunkirk and Tenet I wasn't really into, but then he won me back with Oppenheimer. I really enjoyed Oppenheimer. So yeah, I'd like to see him return to action that's not all confusing and dumb like Tenet. Another movie coming out, directed by Rob Savage.
I like Tenet.
Mommy. Huh?
I like Tenet, but it took me 2 watches to really kind of get into it.
Maybe that's it. I only did one watch, and I couldn't get into it. Other Mommy stars Jessica Chastain. I guess it's like a horror movie or something about Jessica Chastain who is cooking stuff. Contorted mother crawls out. There's two mommies. It's a horror movie about two mommies. Are you gonna watch the mommy horror movie? I'm not into this.
Jessica Chastain, Mommy Please. Yes, I will watch that movie with her.
Okay, so you want to see there's two Jessica Chastains in this. You're in on it.
Are you not?
I like her. I think she's cute and everything, but some of her movies look like shit. So I'll have to see a trailer. Oh, good. Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility is getting a 500th adaptation. That's a pass from me. How about you?
Yeah, that's like smart book stuff. No interest. Me no likey.
You're all in on Focker-in-Law, though, right? You're like fourth time.
Fuck
baby.
yeah. Fuck yeah, baby.
It should have been Fockers Forever. That's what it should have been. Look, I love Meet the Parents. I remember me and my godfather seeing that in theaters. Meet the Fockers was fine. I only watched that a couple times. Never saw Little Fockers. Apparently, even Ben Stiller recently was like, I stand by the first two. It's just like totally ignoring three. I don't know. I watched the trailer for this and it's like, okay, well, let's Meet the Parents again. It really, it's literally Meet the Parents again. It's about marrying into a family and shit. I'm like, feel like we already have that movie. I think I have it on DVD over there and I could just watch it. Are you all in on Focker-in-Law?
I like Ariana Grande. I think she's very funny, and I'm glad that she's getting to do some more comedic stuff in the movies. And I'm a huge fan of Ben Stiller. I like a lot of his movies. So yeah, the trailer actually worked for me. I did not think this comedy would play. I didn't think they'd be able to like relive the glory days again. But I thought for the most part the trailer worked, except for the bike crash at the end. That just was edited weirdly, and I'm hoping it was just for the trailer. But Tony, I don't want to brag. Ben Stiller on Twitter, he tweeted out, "Here we go again. And then he put the trailer out, and I said, love the reference, and I posted a meme of who left the fridge open from Tropic Thunder, which is what he was actually quoting from, and he liked the tweet. Ben Stiller liked the tweet.
Wow.
Tony, he probably liked the tweet because literally every other comment under that video or that post is, this guy's a fucking loser. Him and whatever went woke. I'm not seeing this movie. He went full retard. He's a Trump hater. Like it's just disgusting. Like every comment is just a rage bait click. So
well, I went viral last month.
I was a positive one.
I went viral twice last month, Adam. One was for saying women shouldn't vote after I saw The Bride. And the other one was that I recognize porn star Sophie D. Someone shared a picture of like a real movie and she was on the red carpet. And I went, is that Sophie D? And that got like 1 million views. I'm like, you're all perverts. Okay. Violent Night 2.
I don't even understand that reference. Who's Sophie D?
She's a porn star.
Okay.
Oh, 1 million people knew what I was talking about, but Adam doesn't. Whatever. Violent Night 2.
I really do.
All right, well, do a Google search. These days, she has too much
work done. I will.
Do a Google search from like 6 years ago. Violent Night 2.
Okay.
I never watched the first one. Every Christmas, my sister says, you got to watch Violent Night. And I go, I will. And I forget every year.
Yeah.
But I'll try to watch it before this one comes out. So I'm going to put a maybe I care about this. Oh, Joe Pantoliano's in it? Was he in the first one?
I don't know.
Joey Pants?
I don't remember.
The Matrix? No. Speaking of Joey Pants, he plays himself in Wonder Man.
Pants. No, he is not. He was not in the first one. No.
All right, well, I'm all in.
I did
you
not
watch Wonder Man?
Tony, I had no idea. I had no idea his name was Joe Pantoliano. How do you say that even? Pantoliano?
Yeah, Pantoliano.
Yeah, I didn't know that was his name. I recognize him from a bunch of different things, but I had no idea that was his name.
People call him
he's
Joey
not in that
Pants
movie
for sure.
But I like the first Violent Night. I thought it was a lot of fun. Does it need a sequel? Absolutely not. But most things don't.
After that, it's Robert Eggers' Werewolf. He's doing a werewolf film now with Aaron Taylor Johnson, who has experience being an animal man from Kraven the Hunter. I'm sure he took that movie to prepare for this role. Willem Dafoe's in it.
What the fuck? Is this 2024? Didn't we just have a werewolf? Wolfman? Didn't that come out like 2 years ago or a year ago?
Yes, but this is
now we're doing it again.
Eggers. No, this is Robert Eggers doing it.
Oh, Nosferatu.
Yeah. Look, so you really didn't like Nosferatu.
Oh,
I thought it was. I was really
movie.
hyped for it because I liked his 3 previous movies. But yeah, Nosferatu, I thought it was just okay. I could not get super into it. Like I did a commentary track a while back, which reminds me, we have to do a commentary track soon for that movie. I recommend it. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Anyway,
that'll be fun.
Let's get that on the book soon. Yeah, when I revisit it for the commentary track, I'm just like, it's okay. It's just okay.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he can win me back with Werewolf. I want to see what he could do with a werewolf movie. Like, they did Wolfman. You know how many werewolf movies there are? There's like 7 million werewolf movies.
I know, but this one just came out, so it's just very fresh.
Okay, we got 2 more studios, then we're done. What's going on? Why are these tabs not fucking working? Okay.
Complete crash out. Oh, it's Sony? Well, we can skip Sony altogether. They only put out
no, we just did Sony. We did Sony.
Oh.
Literally.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we did. Oh, this is Universal, but we already did Sony because we talked about Spider-Man and stuff. Amazon MGM. Share this tab.
You can skip Amazon also.
Some of these are going into
the
movies.
Gollum
movie.
movie?
MGM. So some of them are going into theaters. Like the Masters of the Universe movie. I don't know if this movie's going to do well. I don't really care about He-Man, but I watched the trailer and I'm like, that looks like He-Man. It feels like He-Man. If I liked He-Man, I'd be into this. Other than that, it looks like a fun movie. Oh, I'm sorry. Idris Elba. They race swap the one character and it's Idris Elba. So it's woke and I hate it. No, I like Idris Elba. I like Idris Elba more than Man-at-Arms, a character I've never cared about.
He's a very comfort food actor for me. I like him too.
Yeah. I don't know. The movie looks pretty good. I love the guy who plays He-Man. He was in that movie Bottoms. He was the asshole jock football player. I don't know how you feel about this trailer. The stuff you've been seeing.
Well,
for He-Man.
I wouldn't be interested, but the Joker himself, Jared Leto, is in it. So obviously I'm 100% in. No, I actually think the trailer looks terrible. I think it looks really bad. But that said, I thought the Dungeons and Dragons trailer looked terrible, and that movie was fun as hell. So this does give me kind of that vibe, and I'm hoping that that's how it is. And it'll bomb. It'll absolutely bomb.
It is the guy who did Bumblebee, and I thought that movie was okay. That movie was a little clunky because it started off as
that's all right.
It started off as a prequel to Michael Bay, and then during production they decided that it wasn't. So it's got this weird in between there. And I thought the one after that was okay,
Tony,
but people already gave up at that point. Yeah,
I'm sure you've had arguments with idiots online, and you probably are like, man, I could have like saved 45 minutes of my life not talking to this dumbass. Yeah. I specifically remember having an argument with some dumb shit about Bumblebee being part of the Michael Bay franchise, and like how much of a waste of time that was. Because the ending of Bumblebee literally leads in to that car dealership where Sam Witwicky goes and gets the vehicle. And this guy's like, nope, no, it's not part of it. It's its own thing. I'm like, fuck you, it is too. And it was like this stupid waste of time. And then the next one came out and they're like, told you, please do.
No,
please do.
You were right to think that because it was going to be a prequel. They changed it to not be. That's why it's so confusing.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Because when the next one came out, they're like, this was never supposed to be a follow-up. It was never part of the Michael Bay universe. I'm like, how dumb are you? Like, I just don't even know what to say.
But I don't know. Like Rise of the Beast. like the Transformers were basically the main characters. They had a lot of screen time. This one, they look like the characters. It's not like the original Masters of the Universe movie where Dolph Lundgren just disappears for long periods of time, even though he's supposed to be the main guy. But I feel like not a lot of people are going to see this. I feel like He-Man just didn't have any staying power out of the 80s. It's only just that original fan base. I'm sure there's some young people who got into it because of their parents, but I feel like the 80s was just it for He-Man.
I think they would have been better off making a K-pop Demon Hunter-esque type of movie about She-Ra from He-Man, and it would have done very well, because there was a She-Ra TV series that was pretty damn popular, and supposedly it was good. My daughter loved it. I think that would have been the better way to go, because I think this movie's gonna bomb.
Yeah, which is a shame because it looks good, but it'll probably bomb. Yeah. Another movie called How to Rob a Bank. Well, if things go bad for us, Adam, this could be a very educational film for us. But no, it's apparently about
if they go bad,
if they get worse. This is about YouTubers
there you go.
who rob banks and then give the money to like charity and stuff. So I feel like we're gonna learn a lot from this film. But it's got Nicholas Hoult, Anna Sawai, Pete Davidson, Zoe Kravitz, John C. Reilly, and Christian Slater. That seems like a fun premise. As YouTubers, we should check that out. So I care about that a little bit. This one I'm all in for. I Play Rocky. It is a biopic about Sylvester Stallone coming up with like the script and stuff for Rocky and how he created Rocky. I didn't even know this was a thing being made. And now it's the movie I want to watch the most. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I'm in. That sounds fun.
Good.
I'm in.
This movie, I can assume this movie is based off arguments I had in high school with other dudes. It's called Your Mother, Your Mother, Your Mother. It's literally called just Your Mother 3 times. And I felt like I was back in high school getting into fights with guys. What is this? Follows a father balancing life as a hitman with his children. Okay. Sure, I'll see that. It's got Mahershala Ali.
Sure.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm so glad Blade was delayed so Mahershala could do this movie. I'm always scared that Blade's going to get in the way of Mahershala's movies, and thank God they keep postponing it. I'm sure you feel the same way.
The Blade thing is going to turn into the Uncharted kerfluffle by Sony, where Mahershala Ali is going to end up playing Whistler, and they'll have a new younger black dude play Blade. That's what's going to happen. Like it's ridiculous.
Next up,
also,
Adam.
I think they canceled Uncharted. Did they cancel Uncharted 2? Because I'm pretty sure I heard that, but everything's a lie on the internet, so I don't know if it's true or not. But that's fine with me because I did not like that last one with Tom Holland. He was horrible as Drake.
It's not officially dated. Production is delayed. This says it's delayed until 2025 to 2026. So it's still on hiatus right now. I think they took too long and they kept delaying it. As of in 2024, it was confirmed in production, but then I guess they decided to do Spider-Man 4 instead. Next up, Adam, he's back, baby. Beekeeper 2. He's got to keep more bees. He's got to protect the hive, baby.
Oh my God, no!
What? You don't like you see Jason Statham movies all the time, don't you?
They're so bad. Oh my God. Jason Statham is the only fans of actors. No, stop. He's like Liam Neeson. They just have this cash cow of playing the same no-nonsense guy every 5 fucking weeks. He come out with a new movie. This time he's a carpenter. This time he's a taxidermist. He's a beekeeper again. It's so bad.
All I really enjoyed from the last one is that he tied a guy up to a truck and then it was a dummy that fell off the bridge. It's so rare you see that in modern movies. I really appreciated that. I really appreciated it. I'm like, it's been so long because any other movie would have digitally touched up the dummy to have it see. I'm like, I love that it was just a fucking dummy they drove off the bridge. I also love that they're like,
shout out to the casting director who was like, all right, we need to find an old black woman who can get taken advantage of by a telemarketer. Let's not pick someone that's like super smart and sophisticated and classy. So definitely don't get Felicia Rashad. Oh, we got Felicia Rashad. Perfect. Like, that was the most unbelievable premise ever to use her in that role. So bad. The whole movie was so stupid.
Yeah. Well, I know it'll make you feel better. A third Thomas Crown Affair remake, but this time directed and starring Michael B. Jordan. I only remember the Pierce Brosnan one, and I actually don't remember it that much. So I need to...
the Rene Russo one, you mean?
Yes. What was he? Like, he was like a thief or something? What was the Thomas Crown Affair?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was what it was.
Decides to entertain
She might have been a thief too.
Okay, yeah. So they're thieves, and they steal shit. Cool. Well, now we're gonna get it in Michael B. Jordan form.
Sure, of course, because it's like the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing. Like, well, we don't have any new ideas, so we could race swap. Does that count as a new idea?
Speaking of new ideas, the biggest 40-year fumble ever. They made a Spaceballs, and they did a whole trailer where Mel Brooks came out and said, we're not calling it Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, or Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2. It's going to be called Spaceballs, the new one. It's like, just title it what you said it was going to be titled. Why are we doing this?
Right.
Why are we doing this?
Right.
Look, I know he's like 100 now, and they're trying to milk these franchises from him. I saw that they made History of the World Part 2 as a miniseries, and I saw Josh Gad was in it, and I went, fuck no. Then I saw that Josh Gad is in this, and I went, I didn't watch History of the World Part 2. I'll probably check this out. They're also doing Younger Frankenstein.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But Spaceballs is already being filmed.
God.
The only cool thing about this is that Bill Pullman, his son, I think, is in it. Lewis Pullman. So that's kind of fun. Mel Brooks is in it again. Rick Moranis is coming back for it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm excited for these spoof movies, but I feel like Mel Brooks is surrounding himself with unfunny hack comedians like Josh Gad. So I'm a little hesitant.
Are they recasting for John Candy, or are they just not?
They're making fun. They're making fun of how legacy sequels have younger characars, so they're doing that. It's a parody of that.
So they're
okay. So that's getting Lewis Pullman as the younger star, whatever, Lone Star. That's actually a good idea because they look alike. But it has YouTubers.
Oh, Are they doing this? Are they doing the same thing for who's the comedian lady that voiced the robot?
Joan
Rivers?
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't she have a daughter too?
Possibly. But this is saying here that it starts off with Dark's helmet. His helmet's buried in the sand. Figures who look like Ray and Finn find it. YouTubers John Campia and Grace Randolph show up in a montage.
Cool. Yeah, I heard that, but they're not actually. I don't think they're in the movie. Right?
I think
they're
it's just
in the trailer
of their
or something.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Dark Helmet apparently pees at a urinal next to a giant Avatar thing. Look, I'll see it, but I'm not excited for it. I feel like I should be, and I'm just not.
No, you shouldn't be. Spinal Tap 2 was atrocious. That was such an unfunny movie. Like, there's a shelf life for these.
Yeah, I hate late comedy sequels, as I've said many, many, many times. But if it's like a parody of a genre, I kind of give it wiggle room, and I should be into this, like the new Naked Gun and stuff. But I'm really hesitant. Highlander remake. Chad Stahelski, who does the John Wick movies, is finally remaking Highlander. Highlander is a great movie, doesn't need a remake. I mean, there are some issues with the original Highlander, like the Scottish guy sounds like a Frenchman and the Spanish Egyptian guy sounds like a Scottish guy. But other than that, that movie's great. That movie's perfect. So they're just doing a straight up reboot with Henry Cavill, Dave Bautista, Russell Crowe is in it. Look, if this was years ago, I would have said, how dare they? How dare they reboot Highlander? But all the sequels were kind of garbage, so I can't stop it. I would hope for at least just a fun action film. And it is the guy who does the John Wick films. And the John Wick films kind of got ruined because they got real into their secret society lore. But Highlander, that's a plus. That's good. I wish he made it to remake Highlander and didn't get a little too carried away with the secret society stuff in John Wick. But yeah, they're still filming this. It had a bunch of delays, and then Henry Cavill broke his ankle. But yeah, I'm very hesitant to see this one. But if it's bad, it'll just be another bad Highlander movie. How do you feel about Highlander?
There can only be one, and it already came out, so I don't care. No, whatever. I mean, everything's getting rebooted. We'll see. But how many times is it ever better or even remotely good? Like, remember when they redid Point Break as some like boring ass, dead to rights pile of shit? Like, these movies just come out. I mean, I think the best success we had was that freaking Roadhouse movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, and it was only a success because I just assumed it was going to be the worst garbage ever, and it was just it was like a fine action movie that, of course, is getting a sequel because it was like mediocre.
Well, the best part of that movie was Conor McGregor, but I think he's been canceled since then. So if you're not going to do a sequel to him, just don't do it. We'll see what happens there.
No, he was the best part.
Yeah. The last thing for Amazon MGM is Gareth Evans. He's remaking a film. It's called A Cult Is My Passport. Now, normally I'd say, hey, he makes good action films. But the last movie we talked about with him, Adam, was that Tom Hardy movie on Netflix, the one that sat on a shelf for 5 years and they shat out last year. What was it? Havoc.
Oh, Havoc. God, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's going to be I don't care from that. Last studio. We're almost out of here, bud.
Okay. All right.
Warner Brothers. They announced a shit ton of stuff. They didn't really show a lot of it, but some movie, Sean Baker, who won an Oscar a few years ago, he's making a movie called Ti Amo. Oh my God. Just stop giving me that notification. Andy Serkis is directing The Hunt for Gollum. I do not care about that.
No interest. No interest.
Family film, Cynthia Erivo, don't care. Evil Dead. So we're going to learn about Evil Dead Burn. There's already another Evil Dead movie in development, Evil Dead Wrath. Margie Claus. Melissa McCarthy is Saving Christmas. Nope, not going to see. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is.
Fucking in. No, joking.
2 Zach Cregger movies. He's making a movie called The Flood, and I thought this was a stupid Facebook AI poster, but apparently he is doing a prequel to Weapons called Gladys. We're getting more Gladys.
Yeah, I did hear that. I don't need to know anything about that character. It's like Pearl. I don't care.
Baz
and I love Weapons, but...
Yeah. Baz Luhrmann's doing a Joan of Arc. They're doing a Revenge of La Llorona. Another Conjuring. I don't know if it's going to be a prequel or a sequel.
It's a prequel. I called that shit.
Yeah.
I called that shit as soon as those box office numbers came out. I said this is no way, shape, or form the last one. They'll prequel it. They'll do something because that's a cash cow.
Yeah, well, actually, the movie sets up for both options because it's the daughter, so you can make sequels.
Of course.
But then they cast those 2 younger people so you can make prequels.
Yeah, but they want it's Ed and Lorraine that people are interested in, not the daughter. So you have to go back to the well. You got to go back to the fraud ass Warren Well.
Hold on. I don't know what is going on with these links tonight. It's driving me nuts. Give me a second. Warner Brothers share. Okay. All right. Game of Thrones is getting a movie. I don't know who Ajon's Conquest is, but you're getting a Game of Thrones movie. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Congratulations. Final Destination 7. It's greenlit. And oh my God, here we go. Oceans. It's a prequel to the Oceans movies about Danny Ocean's mother and father in 1962. Thank God.
Oh
Margot Robbie and Bradley Cooper are going to be the parents.
Where's Oceans 9 and 10?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is just
wasn't
Ocean.
that the wasn't Oceans 8 setting up the trilogy? Oceans 8, 9, 10, and then you go into 11. Where are the strong female leads?
No one saw Oceans 8. That's where they are. No one saw that.
That movie was perfectly fine.
They played more footage from Mortal Kombat 2 with Baraka fighting Johnny Cage. Again, we've already talked about it. We're optimistic. The trailers look good, but we're going to be cautious of this one. I hope it's good.
We've been burned by Cole before. We'll see how it
Cole
goes.
Cole is 100% dying. He gets less and less.
No, he's dead. Yeah, no, he's dead.
Trailer. He's not on the big posters they've been putting out. He's so fucking dead. In the last trailer, it shows him fighting Shao Kahn. I'm like, there's no way they're letting that fucker beat Shao Kahn after everyone got pissed that he killed Goro.
He's like Ant-Man on the shoulder of one of the actors on the poster.
Okay, Supergirl. Freaking Jason Momoa came out on his Lobo motorcycle for this. Supergirl, they played a scene where she's fighting pirates, but she's too far away from a yellow sun, so she doesn't have her powers. Apparently, she gets in a spacesuit to go toward the yellow sun. So that's kind of cool to see, like a superpowered, like a super person without their powers fighting and trying to go back to their powers in a way that doesn't involve kryptonite, because that's the one we're always used to. I think this movie looks okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so too. Is he contractually obligated to do his Yahoo in every fucking movie he's in? Every movie.
It's
like, dude, you're playing a different character.
Yeah. I think the movie looks fine. I know there's a whole campaign going on now from the Snyder people. My favorite thing, though, is the Snyder people are like, look at the guy, look how the bad guy looks in the comic. They completely change it. I was like, motherfucker, look up Steppenwolf from the comics. Zack Snyder made him look completely different. But I don't know. Everything I've seen from Supergirl looks good. I think the girl's cute. Everyone keeps showing unflattering pictures of her. And I'm like, well, she's like squinting and shit. Of course she looks bad there. But I think it's going to be a good time.
They can't goon out to her. They can't jerk off to her enough. So the movie's bad.
She's a babe. I don't understand why they keep.
I know. We just live in the saddest. We live in the saddest fucking world ever, where all these loser guys are online like, nope, she's not hot enough for me. And the guy's probably like 300 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, the dude complaining though is probably some like whale of an. Yeah, I can't. The movie looks okay. I don't love the color grade on it, and I think the only thing really, first off, what the fuck are we gonna be just using crypto for every one of these movies? Like the crypto thing is already getting out of control. But I do like that they're at least using him as a John Wick-esque sort of plot point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. It could have some heart, which I do think Superman failed to give me, even though it attempted it. I think this one looks a little bit better.
I really dug the last Superman. I think the worst we're ever gonna get with James Gunn is just okay. I feel like that's the worst this new era can get. It'll be just okay. Nothing to write home about, but it won't be like the last DCU where you got a good movie once in a while, and when you didn't, you got the worst movie ever. But yeah, so I'm excited to see
the more I think about that Superman movie, the more I hate it. And I watched the movie and I thought it was perfectly fine, like an Illumination Despicable Me movie, just like surface level kind of trashy. But I watched it again with my kids, and man, that movie's not good. I just do not like that film.
I actually like it more.
I showed it to Tony, that's because you're an idiot. Elaine voice.
I am a big DC fanboy, so it did a bunch of stuff that I wanted to see done. So I'm enjoying it on a different level. The twins loved it. I put it on thinking they would only care about the dog. They cared about, for some reason, Adam, they cared about the entire movie. Even when Lois and Clark are yelling at each other, they didn't know what they were yelling about. And now I'm wondering how my sister and brother-in-law are doing, because the kids were really invested in these two people screaming at each other. They love the entire film. And they made me show them the Supergirl trailer like 4 times. Evil Dead Burn. Get another Evil Dead movie. Apparently the plot for this is that they use a Book of the Dead to resurrect a family member who died. And apparently the footage they showed, it's like someone, like a deadite coming out with like a car seat embedded in their head or something. Yeah.
Is it a new director or is it
no, it's a new director. Sebastian Van Nick. I don't know who the hell that is.
Okay. I really liked Lee Krogan's last one. I thought that was really good.
I haven't seen it yet. Did you see The Mummy?
Yeah, The Mummy was terrible. Yeah, it wasn't good.
I know.
I was really bummed out.
I have to see it next week, but I'm hearing that
it's a shit show. It's just tonally, I don't know what he was doing because it feels like halfway through the film he goes, I want to make another Evil Dead film, but I have not set this movie up in a silly kind of fun way that makes sense. So it's just bad, and it goes on forever. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. But I love Evil Dead Rise. I thought that was a very, very good movie. So it would have been nice to see him do another one.
There's not been a bad Evil Dead movie. They're all entertaining. The TV show was fucking hilarious. Ash versus Evil Dead. You really can't go wrong with Evil Dead. Like, they're fun. They're fine. The director of this did that movie Infested from 2023 about spiders attacking an apartment. Not to be confused with Sting, a different movie from 2023.
I like that. I like that movie. That was good.
I didn't see either of them, but he did the other apartment spider movie.
Okay. Sting was cool.
Sting looked good. I remember I did have it on the list for the month we were going to review it, and by the time I went to see it, it was out of theaters. And Joey C was the only one who saw it. He made an effort to go see Sting, and it was just gone afterwards. But yeah,
it was really there for like a day.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with Evil Dead Burn. I'm excited for this. I care about that. This one I found out about recently. The End of Oak Street from the It Follows director David Robert Mitchell. It's about Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. Their little neighborhood gets transported back to dinosaur times. And they're getting hunted by feathery dinosaurs, including a T-Rex. Did you see the trailer for this?
No, I love that idea, though. That's sweet.
It's literally, there's like a big flash, and then it cuts, like, their whole block is just it's like a big rock on the earth, and it's all cut off. Their whole neighborhood just got transported, and now there's dinosaurs all over them.
They went full Flintstone.
Yeah. Ewan McGregor. We've been wanting dinosaur movies outside of Jurassic Park. I know Primitive War came out last year, but that was mediocre at best.
I didn't like that movie at all. I thought that movie sucked.
It was okay. It's one of those movies where it almost had too much action. The dinosaurs would show up and they would shoot guns for 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, we did this 15 times. Can we do something else? Now, I've only seen...
Is that director that director not doing... I thought he was doing a sequel to It Follows finally. Wasn't it supposed to be called, like, They Follow?
He still is.
Not happening?
I know the actress talked about it recently, but I think that got pushed back so he could do this movie. I never saw his second film, Under the Silver Lake. I heard that was pretty good. I need to check that out. See it. Yeah. It Follows is great, but I was not expecting a dinosaur movie from him, so I'm all in on that.
Yeah,
speaking of Adam, did you want more late sequels? Practical Magic 2.
Of course. That's right.
We just talked about new original movie about dinosaurs, and we went right back to Practical Magic 2. Did you like
back to the old drawing board? I never saw Practical Magic. Never saw that one.
You never did?
No, my wife likes it. I know my wife likes it.
Women love it. Actually, it was weird. Crystal a few years ago said she finally watched it, and I was like, "How did you, of all people?" Like, that movie is like, if you're into witchy stuff and like that movie, women love this fucking movie. I'm surprised it took this long to do a sequel, but I guess they're doing it, and I'm sure it's going to be about their daughters becoming witches or something. So I'm going to put that as a maybe. I need to rewatch the first Practical Magic. I have a feeling I'm going to watch
This is the perfect movie to shit out straight to streaming.
Yeah. And it should be, but unfortunately it's going to theaters, I think.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm going to watch Practical Magic at 1, Adam, and I'm going to go, doesn't need a sequel. I feel like I'm going to say that after I watch it. Digger, Alejandro G. Anaruto. It's a movie starring Tom Cruise. I watched the trailer for this, and it's Tom Cruise dancing with a shovel. I don't even know what it's about. Hold on. What does this say? Foul mouth, balding, and spots a thick country accent, treating everyone with disdain other than his cat. An employee at one of his oil drilling sites reports that methane is causing water to flow up, disrupting the ice shelf. Digger curses him out, telling him to continue as usual. And then bad things happen. Okay. Oh, John Goodman is playing the president in it. All right, I'm on board for this. I'm on board for this. I'm going to watch this movie. What that director's name sounds familiar. Alejandro, blah blah blah. This is
probably the closest we'll ever get to that Tropic Thunder spinoff where he played. I forgot the agent's name. What is he? Probably the closest we'll get.
I forget what his name was. But no, this is the director of The Revenant and Birdman, and then a bunch of other foreign films. So yeah, I'll see it.
So we're gonna get an epic long take shot.
Yep.
Because that's kind of his thing.
Yeah. So we're getting footage. Oh, we're going to see footage soon of Clayface, written by Mike Flanagan, directed by James Watkins. So this is going to be in the Superman universe. So we've technically already met this Clayface in Creature Commandos, but it's going to be rated R. It's going to have a more horror feel to it. He's covered in face band. The footage they showed, he's covered in face bandages. The flaming lips plays. He removes his face at one point. I'm hoping he goes full Clayface monster mode like the animated series. I'm hoping it's not like original Clayface where it's just he's a guy who does this. I want to see Clay monster mode, which is what he was in that cartoon. If that's a continuity, he has to be. But are you excited to see a solo Clayface movie, Adam?
Clayface from the animated series is one of my favorite villains. I think he's just so freaking cool. I have a feeling they're going to completely shit the bed on this, and he might go full Clayface in the last act of the movie for 5 minutes. Just a feeling I have, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Again, we've technically already met him, so I don't know why we have to do a whole origin. But I guess they're still going to do those villain spinoffs, but this one is actually connected to a larger universe, whereas Joker was its own thing. Okay. Penguin is only related to just that one movie.
Penguin, yeah.
Yeah, they showed footage of Cat in the Hat, a movie that was supposed to come out last month. It comes out in November. If it's anything like the new Grinch movie,
that looks so fucking bad. No, that Cat in the Hat movie looks awful. The animation, everything about it looked terrible.
I didn't even see a trailer. I saw
they released the trailer. The trailer for that came out I feel like 3 years ago. I mean, it came out a long time ago. This is that animated one, right?
Yeah. What was it, 2 months ago? I told my sister about it. I saw the poster. I'm like, oh, we should probably take the girls. And then it's just like February came and they went, just kidding, November. So I don't know. Maybe they're making the movie better, Adam. Maybe they're fixing the movie.
No. Unless they redid it, there's no fixing what I saw. I'd rather rewatch the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat. And that movie's a nightmare.
Don't give a shit about Cat in the Hat. J.J. Abrams has a new movie coming out called The Great Beyond. Oh, he's got my twin brother Glenn Powell in it. My twin bro is in it. Don't care about this. I've already lost interest in J.J. Abrams. And finally, Dune Part 3 looks awesome. I'm rereading the book now. Are you in on Dune Part 3?
Yeah, I love both of those movies, so I'm excited. I didn't watch the show. Did you watch the show?
I didn't.
Messiah, but it's or whatever it was called.
It's the Dune Part 3 is supposed to be called Dune Messiah, but they didn't want to use that title. Dune Prophecy, but it's set so far in the past that you can kind of ignore it. The Dune Messiah has the opposite problem of the first book, where it's actually kind of short. So I feel like they're going to add a lot of fighting and wars in the beginning of this movie and front load it with battles. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they do it. They keep saying it's the conclusion, and it's like, well, there's like 2 other books after that written by the guy, so seems I guess they're just like, fuck those books, we're just ending it. But yeah, I like the new Doom movies. They have some of the best effects in modern blockbusters, so I am all in on that. And that is it for CinemaCon, Adam. Overall, I didn't care about a lot of it. It's mostly sequels and reboots. And the original stuff they did promote, they didn't show us too much of. So hopefully next year's will be better.
Yeah, it seems it was okay. It was an all right showing, I thought. There was some good stuff from every studio, but nothing too amazing. Obviously a lot of sequels, a lot of remakes.
Yeah.
Not a lot of original stuff, except I'd say that last thing is probably the most exciting for me, the dinosaur caveman Flintstones
awesome.
film. Yeah.
It's a gritty reboot of the Flintstones. Okay, last two super chats.
Yabba dabba, oh my God.
Mr.
We're going to need a bigger rock.
Our town is hovering over bedrock. What should we call it? Bedrock. Mr. Bad Guy 0499. Hey guys, do y'all read books? One of my NW's resolutions. I don't know what that is. One of your Northwest resolutions was to read more books.
That's right.
I'm currently reading Crime and Punishment, The Stranger, and Watchmen. Do you read books, Adam? Are you a nerd?
I ain't got time to read. I was like a Predator kind of a. You know what it is. Yeah,
I knew what it was. I do audiobooks. Like I said, I'm rereading Dune Messiah, and I'm going to go back to some Anne Rice after that. Catholic Observer for $5. I wonder why there hasn't been a Hellraiser 2 from Hulu. I thought it was a good remake. Thoughts on Hulu's Hellraiser? I have a whole review of Hulu's Hellraiser, and if you sign up for my Patreon, I have a whole review for every single Hellraiser ever made. I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. That main actress is now a little too big for that movie. Did you like the new Hellraiser? Did you see it?
I did not care for it. No.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Anyway, that's it, Adam. Thank you for doing this with me.
Okay.
It's always great to do live streams together. I will hit you up tomorrow. We'll figure out a time we could do Mortal Kombat Annihilation next week.
Yes, I love watching that shitty movie. It's so fun to make fun of.
I put it on the other day at night. I'm like, this movie's so stupid.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I have some Mortal Kombat stuff coming up. I can't wait. I'll text you. I got to tell you the video I'm doing soon. I found the original first draft of the 1995 script. It's insane. It is insane.
Wow.
Cat people. That's all I'm going to say.
Gotta be.
There were cat people in the movie.
Oh my God.
That got turned into the turban guys you saw in the final film. Adam, again,
and then they repurposed that draft to make the Cats film that we got years ago.
Exactly. But anyway, thank you all for watching.
Guys, this is co-streaming on my channel, so make sure to go sub to Hack the Movies. Tony's good shit. He does a lot of stuff I don't over here or over on his channel, which is more nostalgic movies. And like he said, he just went through. He's got a big Mortal Kombat month coming up, I guess. So that'll be fun.
It's gonna be great. And everyone, follow Adam if you haven't already. You should be already following him. And hopefully I'll read a loser script sometime in the near future. All right,
we'll get something
everyone.
cooked up.